pretty cool. Del Mar, Superliga, Josh with the mask and all that. That was fun. Hollywood Park, playing football in the mud when it rained. That was pretty fun too. So I have a lot of good memories of us doing that. RBF softball. So I sent out an email this week to all the softball folks that I played with the last 10 years. I've been managing or playing on the softball team for a long time. Had a lot of good times with the softball team. So a lot of it involved Gary. Gary outside of work gets crazy, as you guys know. So Gary was our cheerleader, and it's always a lot of fun to play with him. So we do the calendar exchange in GIS. So I think everybody here is familiar with the calendar exchange. And I'll never forget when Jim, our first one, when Jim unwrapped the unicorn calendar, and he had to keep it up in his cube the whole year. And everybody would come by and be like, "Oh, you're into unicorns."
And you still are.
All right, so for those of you who were upstairs in the IT GIS group, you guys are going to love the next two. So I will never forget Doug Abramson opening up a staff meeting with a PowerPoint slide of the difference. It was kind of like a icebreaker moment. So he put up a slide that showed the differences between men and women, and it epically bombed. I mean, it was awful. And the look on Joanne Diaz's face of pure horror was the best. Because we're just looking around like, is this really happening? It was awesome. And then I have to say something about Mark Huffman. I love Mark Huffman. We all do, but we had some great moments with Mark. We tried to name the conference room upstairs after him. We tried to call it Huffy's Hut. That was awesome. That got denied. When Mark found out that Steve was having a daughter, that was awesome. Baby daughter. But the number one, even more than the Doug Abramson, Joanne Diaz moment, was when Mark Huffman, who is the most, as far to the right wing as possible, opened up the Obama book during the Christmas wide open gift exchange. That was tops. That was so that's pretty much it. So those are some memories that I remember. So.
Yeah.
So, but thank you guys. I mean, I've seen 10 years. I started out of college. I'm married now. I have child number 2 on the way. I consider you guys family, and I really have loved to get to know you guys personally and work with you, and I'm going to really miss you guys. So, thanks.
Thanks, Dave.
So a lot of those memories that Dave were talking about are in here. Maybe a night at a conference, maybe somebody at a soccer game with the Lucha Libre mask on. So it's kind of like a best of Dave book. So everybody sign that. No Mark Huffman photos. Sorry, but I'm joking.
The legend of Mark lives on.
So I'm not sure if everybody has signed the book yet, but if you haven't signed it, Dave now has it. So, but we thought it'd be something good for you to take. Everybody kind of wrote some memories in there, and so we thought it'd be a good going away present for us.
Jim, was that your cue or Chris's, where Mark came back and apologized 10 minutes later?
Oh, that was Chris.
That was Chris. Mark came in. He was talking to Chris Johnson, helping him out, whatever.
Yeah,
Leaves. 10 minutes later, he comes back and says, "Chris, I have to apologize. I farted in your cube earlier, and I just wanted to apologize." And that's conference room name worthy, I think. But that's the type of guy. So
Jack Bauer. That was awesome.